From vintage gems to modern masterpieces, this is every soccer card that has sold for over $200,000. Let's kick things off with a monster rookie card, the 2019 Topps Finest UEFA Champions League Superfractor Erling Haaland. Before the world fully realized what Erling Haaland was capable of, he was tearing through defenses for Red Bull Salzburg. The set included several refractor variations: purple to 250, blue to 150, green to 99, gold to 50, and orange to 25. But the rarest and most valuable is, of course, the one-of-one Superfractor seen here. This set marked Haaland's very first appearance on a trading card, and it's also the only set to include Haaland as an RB Salzburg player, as he was sold midway through the season. Being a one-of-one from his trading card debut set, this is one of the most important cards in modern soccer. It was graded a Gem Mint 9.5 by BGS before being sent to auction, where it sold for $205,000. From one generational talent to another, our next card is the 2018 World Cup Panini Prizm Gold Kylian Mbappe. This card comes from Panini's first ever standalone Prizm World Cup set. That summer, France would go on to win it all, and 19-year-old Kylian Mbappe was the standout player, making him the ultimate chase pull from this product. The set featured 9 limited edition color variants, ranging from blue to 199, green crystals to 25, gold to 10, gold power to 5, and a black one-of-one. The card we're looking at today is the gold, numbered 3 out of 10, and graded a perfect PSA 10. There are only 3 recorded in the PSA census, 2 of them 10s. In June 2022, it sold for $216,000, making it one of the most valuable modern soccer cards. There's no known record of the black one-of-one surfacing, so who knows? It may still be out there waiting to be found. And the gold power, even rarer at just 5 copies, hasn't matched gold's price tag, with one BGS 9 example selling for just over $90,000 in 2024. We stay on the World Cup theme for our next card, the 2022 World Cup Panini Prizm Gold Power Lionel Messi. Panini's 2022 Prizm World Cup set perfectly captures the peak of Messi's legendary career, lifting the World Cup trophy with Argentina after years of near misses. It was the crowning achievement for the greatest player of all time. The card we're looking at isn't just a rare insert, it's the only one in existence. A gold power parallel, numbered 1-of-1, and graded a perfect PSA 10. In July 2023, this card sold for $218,000. Rare Messi parallels are always valuable, but when they're tied to his World Cup victory, they reach another level entirely. Other high-end one-of-one Messi cards from this same set include the Black Prizm, which sold for nearly $160,000, the Black Breakaway Prizm at just over $50,000, and the Nebula Choice Prizm, which fetched almost $100,000. And spoiler alert, this won't be his last appearance on the list. On to another World Cup winning card, but this time we're going all the way back to 1958 for the Editora Aquarela Brazil World Champions of Football Pelé. This beautifully designed rookie card commemorates Brazil's first World Cup title and marks the global debut of a 17-year-old Pelé. In celebration of the championship, Brazilian company Editora Aquarela produced a beautiful set of 24 player portraits, printed on perforated paper meant to be torn out and glued into an album. As you'd expect, most copies didn't survive in pristine condition, making intact, high-grade examples exceptionally rare. There are 2 versions of this card, a black number and a blue number on the back, with the black number variant representing the earliest printing. The card we're looking at here is a black numbered version graded a PSA 8, one of only 3 to achieve that mark, with none graded higher. Out of 187 copies recorded in PSA's census, only 11 have ever earned a grade of 6 or better. making this one of the toughest Pelé rookies to find in high grade. In February 2024, this PSA 8 copy of the black-numbered Pelé rookie sold for $225,700. Now we move on to Cristiano Ronaldo's most valuable card, his 2002 Panini Sports Mega Craques rookie. This is Ronaldo's true rookie, capturing him for Sporting Lisbon before the world knew his name. The Mega Craques set was distributed exclusively in Portugal, focused on the domestic league, and like many such sets, it had a limited print run. These boxes weren't mass-produced, and unopened ones can now sell for as much as $9,000, all because of this one card. Only 356 have been graded by PSA, and of those, just 38 received a Gem Mint 10 grade. In October 2021, one of those 10 sold for a whopping $312,000. Despite being a base card, it has found itself at the top of the Ronaldo card market. He has patches, autos, one-of-ones, but sometimes the purest rookie reigns supreme. Next up is a true piece of football history, the 1946 to 1947 Nanina Ferenc Puskas rookie card, a name you might not have expected to hear. Puskas is widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, and this is the earliest known card of the Hungarian legend, dating back to his days with Kispest in post-war Hungary. The card comes from an Italian multi-sport set published by Nanina, a company known for producing collectible sheets featuring athletes, cultural icons, and public figures. These were not traditional trading cards. They had to be hand-cut by collectors, which often leads to scuffed edges and uneven borders. On top of that, the card is 80 years old, so high-grade copies are extremely rare. This particular copy was graded a PSA 9, the highest ever given to any of the 15 examples graded by PSA. In August 2022, it sold for $312,000. Now back to Lionel Messi and his true rookie card, the 2004 Panini Sports Mega Craques number 71. This is where it all began. Messi's first official appearance on cardboard came in the 2004 to 2005 Panini Sports Mega Craques set, released exclusively in Spain for La Liga collectors. The design is clean and classic, and the print run was limited, especially compared to globally distributed sets. Much like Ronaldo's 2002 Mega Craques rookie, this was just a base card from a domestic league set, released before anyone could have imagined what Messi would become. Now unopened boxes can be worth over 20 grand. High-grade copies are incredibly tough to come by today. As of now, 822 copies of this card have been graded by PSA, with only 19 receiving a perfect 10, a low number given the card's demand. In September 2022, a PSA 10 copy sold for $336,000. Moving on to the biggest name in soccer cards right now, with the 2024 Topps Chrome UEFA Euro Autographs Superfractor Lamine Yamal. At just 16 years old, Yamal lit up Euro 2024, becoming the youngest player to ever appear in the tournament. Spain won the whole thing. He made the team of the tournament and walked away with the Young Player of the Tournament award. This card marks his first official national team release from a major tournament, complete with the coveted national debut stamp. The chrome autographs come in 6 different parallels: blue lava to 75, gold to 50, orange to 25, black to 10, red to 5, and this one-of-one Superfractor. When collectors were ripping Topps Chrome UEFA Euro boxes, this was the card they were chasing. It has all the ingredients of a Grail tier card: the star power of Yamal, the national debut stamp, a one-of-one Superfractor design, and a flawless PSA 10 grade with a perfect 10 on-card auto. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete package. It sold just a few months ago in June 2025 for $395,000. Next up is another modern grail, The 2019 Topps Chrome Bundesliga autographs Superfractor Erling Haaland. This card captures his debut Bundesliga season after transferring to Borussia Dortmund in January. While he had already made waves at RB Salzburg, this marked his true rookie campaign in one of Europe's top leagues. The Topps Chrome Bundesliga set featured 3 autograph parallels, gold to 50, orange to 25, and the ultra-rare 1-of-1 Superfractor. The card we're looking at is the crown jewel, a true 1-of-1 with an on-card signature from Haaland himself. That makes it his first ever 1-of-1 autograph card, the kind of thing high-end collectors look out for. It was graded a BGS 9.5 with a 10 auto. In June 2021, this card sold for $432,000, making it the second most valuable modern soccer card ever sold. Now back to another vintage classic, the 1957 Balas Futebol Pelé rookie card. Released in 1957, the same year Pelé made his professional debut with Santos and earned his first cap for Brazil. This card predates the 1958 World Cup, where he would become a global icon. That makes it the earliest and most legitimate Pelé rookie card in existence. The 1957 Balas Futebol set was issued in Brazil and distributed through candy packages. The set featured tiny, stamp-sized stickers of players from Brazilian soccer teams designed to be glued into a collector's album, as most of them were. That's why surviving loose examples are so rare. Pelé's number 11 sticker was part of the Santos lineup on the first page of the album, and it's virtually impossible to find in any condition today. This particular copy, graded an SGC2, is one of only a few known to exist, and the highest graded example recorded by any major grading service. In February 2022, it sold for a staggering $486,000. Next up, we've got our final modern card, the 2014 Panini Prizm World Cup Gold Prizm Lionel Messi. The 2014 Panini Prizm World Cup set was a landmark release, the first major World Cup product in the US to feature Prizm parallels. It changed the game for soccer cards, and front and center was Lionel Messi. He would go on to win the Golden Ball as the best player. While Argentina fell just short in the final, this card marked a turning point in Messi's international legacy. This is the gold Prizm parallel with a striking color match, numbered to just 10 copies. It's one of 3 PSA 10s in the world, and it sold for a whopping $522,000 in April 2022. 8 months later, the Gold Power Prizm, numbered to 5, sold for $78,000. I'd say the Gold Prizm is the better-looking card, but a rarer version of the same parallel selling for this much less is weird to me. So I'd say whoever bought this card overpaid. The 1-of-1 from the 2022 World Cup is definitely the more valuable card long-term too. Next up is Argentina's other footballing god, with the 1979 Panini Calciatori Diego Maradona. This card, or rather sticker, features a young Diego Maradona during his early days with Argentinos Juniors. This is universally recognized as Maradona's true rookie. It's his first appearance in a major Panini set, capturing him right at the dawn of what would become one of the most legendary careers in football history. The Panini Calciatori set has been an annual staple in Italy for decades. It's a sticker set designed to be stuck into a corresponding album. While it's an Italian set, it was able to license players from Argentina and other countries. Like many other vintage sticker sets, finding them in good condition is rare. First of all, most were stuck into albums. Add in the perforated edges, paper-thin stock, constant centering issues, and it becomes clear why high-grade examples are so rare. There have been over 400 copies graded by PSA, but just 15 received a 9 and just 1 a 10. In January 2020, That one PSA 10 copy sold for under $7,000 before the big sports card boom. Just 15 months later, that same copy was resold for over $550,000. Shout out to whoever that was. And finally, the most expensive soccer card of all time, the 1958 Alifabolaget Pelé rookie card. This is his most iconic card. It features a 17-year-old Pelé in his Brazil kit, the same year he led his country to their first ever World Cup title. The Alifabolaget set was released in Sweden, the host nation of the 1958 World Cup. It included 36 cards featuring players from various national teams, but none are more important than Pelé. This card is widely considered his most important and globally recognized rookie, even more so than the rarer and older regional Brazilian we looked at earlier, like Aquarela and Balas Futebol, largely due to its broader reach and traditional card format. Still, it's far from common. Distribution was limited to Sweden. Like many other vintage issues, a large number of these cards would have been lost, damaged, or simply not preserved over the decades, meaning surviving examples are limited and high-grade copies are even rarer. 146 copies have been graded by PSA and just 6 received a 9, with no 10s existing. In 2022, one of those PSA 9 copies sold for $1.3 million, by far the highest price ever paid for a soccer card, and it may be a while before this gets beaten.